Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about my individual project. I hope that everyone is doing well. So the title of my project is Albuquerque Insect and Rodent Control Ordinance Resource Management. So to get started, I want to give a little breakdown about the department I work for. I work for Environmental Health Department. We're composed of 5 different programs or divisions. So we have air quality, then we have the consumer health and protection, which is your restaurant's inspectors. And we have environmental services, urban biology, and vehicle pollution management. So of course we're going to focus on urban biology because that's the division I work for. And within our division we have 4 different programs. And so we have the insect rodent control ordinance, we do mosquito control and surveillance, we have wildlife management, and zoonotic disease investigations. And for my individual project, we're going to be focused on insect and rodent control ordinance. So what exactly is this ordinance? So we receive complaints from Albuquerque citizens that deal with pest infestations in multi-unit dwellings. These are your apartment complexes, your hotels, your motels, community centers, movie theaters, any public facility, even libraries. And so we mostly deal with bed bugs, German cockroaches, and rodents. And of course, our division enforces this ordinance. There's other components besides enforcement that we do. We do educational outreach, we set up meetings, we do conferences, trainings, etc. So these are the components, a basic rundown of what it takes to run this program, what it takes to enforce this ordinance. And so back in the day, before our division took over the program, from 2012 to 2014, these were the basic components of enforcement. It involved emailing property owners and citizens, calling them, and doing a few site inspections per year. As you can see, there's a lot more colors, a lot more components that have been added since 2015 to present day. The time spent per component has changed, of course, and that can change per year. But we've added pest control paperwork that involves us monitoring, double checking treatment paperwork that's been done by professional pest controls to get these infestations under control. We do educational outreach, we do meetings with property staff, we do trainings, and we do conference presentations. We're invited to a couple conferences every year to discuss this program. And so a brief timeline of this ordinance, like I said, in 2012, it's the beginning of when complaints were starting to be inputted into the software that we have now. So that is my starting point that I can use. And from 2012 to 2014, like I said, another division within our department handled enforcement, and they received about 150 complaints a year. And then in 2014, urban biology took over the program. And because of the high demand of the program, in 2015, a new position had to be created, which is currently the position I have. And then present day, we receive about 250 to 270 complaints a year. So my problem statement, as I went over, our division, this program is relatively new, about 5 years old, and it has grown to be the most demanding all year round program for our division. From 2012 to 2019, there's been over a 70% increase in the number of complaints that we receive per year. And the current performance measures only report a fraction of the work that it takes to run this program. And the resources expended into running this program have not been identified, and they haven't been quantified. And the high demand of enforcing this ordinance for the citizens of Albuquerque has created a big need for quantification or quantifying this the data for enforcing this ordinance. So just overview, general project information. Of course, I'm the owner of this project. The champion is our current department director, who's Ryan Mass. The project sponsors include Noah and Daniel, who are the IT specialists for our department. The key stakeholders are our department director, who's Ryan Mass, our deputy director, Dr. Mark Demena, and of course our division. And the final customers are going to be EHD. The resources that are provided to me for this project include IT specialists, access to the Vision Connect software, and of course the support from my department leaders, allowing me to work on this project and sharing the need that, that we need this data. So project scope. In scope includes inputting data into Excel, improvement in inspection reports, creating new reports in Vision Connect, development of performance measures, and of course writing an overall report. Out of scope includes software limitations, number of complaints received, the schedules of IT specialists, resource restrictions, and revisions to the current ordinance. That's a project for another day. So I have 3 project goals. These are them laid out. We had 1, I gotta input the data from 2012 to 2019 manually into Excel. And then 2, develop and improve reports in Vision Connect. And 3, create an overall report that shows the resources used and the growth of the program over the 9 years. And then create a shell of a report that can be used every year and reported on. My project goals. Each goal is going to be done because there's going to be an end product or multiple end products, and that will signify that that goal has been met. The actions I'm taking, and it's realistic because I have laid out a specific timeline to hit all these milestones that I need to get done to make sure I complete this project on time. And this project is important. It's important to our division first and foremost, and then also to our department and our department leaders. So key deadlines, I kept it very simple. So by May 15th, I have to finish inputting all the data into Excel manually, of course. September 23rd is I complete the first overall report. It's a draft. This will give me 2 to 3 months to make all the edits I need, get the critiques I need, meet with the department leaders I need to get their input and how they want it steered, of course. And then finally, December 23rd is the deadline that I'm shooting for everything to be wrapped up. So once this project is completed or the goals are individually met, these are the expected deliverables or end products. So 1, I will create an inspection report that more accurately captures resource expended for on-site inspections or visits. And then there will be a second report that I create that's able to capture the resources used to monitor the pest control records that we receive. And that doesn't include on-site inspections, but it's a major component of running this program. And then third, again, like I said, create an overall report for the last 9 years, and then create that shell report that will be used every year from here on out. And lastly, develop 2 to 3 new performance measures that encompass the entire, at least the closest I can get of all the resources used into enforcement of this program that can be used on an annual basis. All right, that's it. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good one. Thank you.